Okay, day three. Yeah, you don't have to use the calculator. All right. Score. All right. Rewrite each equation in slope-intercept form. Every year, kids really have a really hard time. Why are there so many forms? Okay. So what is slope-intercept form? It's y equals mx plus b. So I call it solve for y. You need to get y all by itself. So whatever it takes to get y by itself, keep that slope a fraction. This is going to be on your quiz tomorrow. What would be tomorrow? Okay, fractions. Remember, just make that a good old fraction itself. So again, I'm gonna adjust all this, give us a lot more space. Push that down. Okay, I digress. Okay, I got negative 3/7 x. I know it's negative 42 over 7. Another way you could have done it is 14 divided by 7 is 2 times negative 3 gave me that negative 6. We got one last step. Again, I'm running out of space. This is why I like my fine tip pens better. Man, we just keep throwing fractions at you, hoping that it'll stick. LCD, how do I find it? It's also least common multiple. There's a ladder method, but I don't have time for that. Okay, so their LCD is 12. Some teachers say if you want to get rid of that 3, multiply by 3. If you want to get rid of that 6, multiply everything by 6. Me, I want to, we don't have enough space for all that. I need to get another sheet of notebook paper out. Okay, so just multiply across. That negative goes up with the 2. I add this step just for you all. Okay, 12 times negative 5. Rough top of my head, I know that's negative 60. I put a plus there just to keep it a symbol. Now over here, I mean, what you could do is 12 divided by 12 is 1. 1 times negative 7 is negative 7. And see, negative 84 divided by 12 is negative 7. But how likely are you to do that? Probably pretty likely. Maybe. Okay, add 8x. 8x and negative 7 aren't related. They don't have like terms. They're not like terms. Divide by negative 10. What's slope always got to be, y'all? Simplify. What's half of 8? It's going to be negative. Half of 8 is 4. Half of 10 is 5. Can't simplify that one. Final answer. Ooh, standard form. What is that, you ask yourselves on a daily basis? All right, ax plus by. Okay, what do we know about standard form? A, B, and C can't be fractions or decimals. A can't be negative. X and Y on same side. I'm gonna space those better. Push that over. Push that over. All right. I got work to do. All right. So step one is we get rid of fractions. So step one is eliminate the fractions. The LCD of 5 and 10 is 10. Negative 1. Remember that negative just goes up with the 1. Okay, let's get in a more relaxing. My arm's starting to hurt. Okay. You're like, how does this get rid of the fractions? Well, I'm showing you. 10 can go into both of them. So if I want to eliminate negative 2x from the right side, you can't just put negative 2x on the left side. We're physically changing this problem when we relocate x to the left. Maybe I should start posting my detailed answer keys and my videos. A is 2. Check, check. So we're good. I distribute first. Negative 12 over 1. I get 12 over 6. Okay, step 1, eliminate the fraction. Negative 1 times 6. 1 times 6. And you got to get the number on the other, or the constant on the other side. I love the vertical method. My favorite math teacher of all time wouldn't allow us to use it. Add 1x. Get 40. You got to get the constants on this side. Okay, step 3. A has to be positive. It is. Eliminate fractions. LCD is 8. Negative 24, because that negative goes up with 3. 1 times 8. Plus negative 24 over 4y. X and Y on the same side and the constant on the other, check. Okay, make A positive if needed. Right now A is -3, so that's not positive. So you multiply everything by -1. Now A is positive. Check. Everything gets a sign change. Okay, function notation. We still struggle with this, and it's okay if you do. Kids have been struggling for thousands of years on this. So give me 1 second. I need to change my playlist. I mean, you got to get that right playlist when you're doing your math homework. I told y'all, like, my math teacher, I never did homework till I reached 9th grade. He said, put your favorite album on and listen to music while you do it. Before you knew it, I was a math scholar just because of music. It makes it almost fun to do math homework. So x is -4. I saw other teachers don't keep writing f of -4. I always do. 10 divided by 2. How does that relate to graphing? These margins need to go over too. They need to be narrow. Alright. I'm more particular. Alright, so x is 0 in the h function. So h is a function, and x is the variable in that function, and it's wanting to make x 0. Hey, that's a y-intercept. Yeah, 0 plus 1. I put it in parentheses. See how I should have over here. Just as like, I know I replaced it. H of 0. Okay, the f function again. Ooh, this is the kind y'all struggle with. I write the function out. Step 1. Okay, step 2, we're saying f of x. In math, knowing what the symbols mean is really part of, once you know what the symbols mean, it's like it takes the negative part of math out of the way. So we're saying f of x and -10 are the same thing. All right, I'm going to go ahead and distribute that. I'm out of space, so I'm going to do mental math. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Subtract 3. I'm out of space. Multiply both sides by -2 over 1. Okay, we're finally in the g function. So that means x is the variable in that function. be 28 over 12. Half them. Half them. So you can't half them anymore. Okay, it's saying g of x okay, we're saying g of x and 40 represent the exact same amount, so they're interchangeable. So I can make, it wouldn't matter if it's a smiley face, frowny face, any smiley face, anything. And we're saying g of x and 40 are exactly the same. So now we got to find x. So when g of x is 40, when the output's 40, the input's negative 10. Okay, we're using the h function. All right, this is a piecewise function. So which function we okay, so when the x's are greater than or equal to 6, we use this function. I've got two highlighters for once. Okay, so if the x's are greater than or equal to 6, we use this function. So let's see if we got any of those situations here. Okay, do we have any x's that are greater than or equal to 6? Well, this one's equal to, and 10 is greater than. Okay, then we use this function for the other ones. So these two are less than 0. Okay, let's see if I can squeeze this on here. All right. Okay, I did the question wrong the first time. I put it in the wrong function. All right. Thanks to Loom, I fixed it. My printer's out of ink at home. Oh my gosh, I meant to put -2 in. All right, -2 minus 6, it's -8. So f of -2 is 0. That gives me more space. It'll be negative 6 over 2. This is the positive ray. This is the negative ray. It's absolute value. You put them together. Okay, now we're going to go over to equal to 6. Give me what's... nah, I'm not going to do it. I could show you how it's absolute value, but nah. Alright. Good luck tomorrow on your quiz.